leg was shot off. 6 other people were shot. I'm just making the point that when you're throwing high explosives around the place, don't pretend that there's anything forensic about it, that there's anything targeted about it. I've been in enough medical wards where the victims of surgical precision bombing have been taken, perchance to die, to know that all this propagandistic guff about military weaponry is just one of the big lies of this century.
George, we shouldn't be there at all.
Not at all. We are the colonial power that used to govern in these places. We are the last people in the world who should be invading and bombing other people's
It's an enormous international coalition. Just an
How
audience.
enormous is it?
Well,
Name names.
Well, let me address that in a moment. An audience, I know you're keen to come in, and we will. George Galloway, just to be absolutely clear, you would have left the people of Benghazi to their fate. The tanks were on the outskirts of Benghazi. Gaddafi had said he would go house to house, door to door, and show these people no mercy, and you would have left them to die.
Don't give me that. The same
don't give you that.
The same people that are bombing for human rights in Libya are killing people in Pakistan and Afghanistan on a daily basis. And you've just brought into your vast coalition Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabian Air Force, bombing for human rights when it's killing its own demonstrators and has just invaded Bahrain to kill theirs.
So the answer
to your hypocrisy.
It's a perfectly valid point.
It's absolute hypocrisy.
Well, the answer is...
Some people can be killed, other people have to be saved. I wonder what the difference is. It's got 3 letters. It begins with O, it ends in L, and the middle letter is I.
So, therefore, the answer is yes, you would have left the people of Benghazi to their fate.
I wouldn't have armed Gaddafi in the first place. When I was telling the BBC that Gaddafi was the same criminal today as he was last year and 10 years before, the BBC was singing off the same hymn sheet as Tony Blair and the Labour government ministers.
This is a different point.
It's not a different point. He wouldn't have his tanks if we hadn't sold them to him. He wouldn't have the training of his special forces if we hadn't trained them.
Given that that happened, you have to accept that happened, and there we had an urgent situation where the tanks were on the outskirts of the town. You'd have left them to it.
1,600 Palestinians were killed to death from the sky by Israel. And you never asked for a no-fly zone once. And you never will ask for a no-fly zone once.